This is lines 280 to 289 of Ovid's narrative of Pygmalion. And Pygmalion has just gone to the festival of Venus, and he's coming back home and eagerly visiting his statue here, his simulacrum that he's made. So as he returned, this is perfect tense, redeo, redire, redde. As he returned, he, that man, he, Pygmalion, seeks the image, and this is plural, plural neuter, but we're not going to translate it as images. As often in poetry, the plurality is used for emphasis, essentially. He seeks, or he goes to the image, the statue of his girl. And notice the use of his here, right? Not the girl, but his girl. And lying on the bed, he gave her kisses. She seemed, we say s there in the passive, video, to see, but in the passive, seem. So she seemed, and we know it's she because it's got the a here, feminine. She seemed to tepera, to grow warm. Whether this is in his mind or in reality, we'll find out. Well, he moves his mouth to her again, so he kisses her again. And also, with his hands, he tests, he tries out, he touches her chest. The ivory, having been touched, having been tested out, having been attempted, grows soft, becomes soft. And with the stiffness, the rigor, think of like rigor mortis, right? The stiffness of death, a dead body gets stiff. So with the stiffness having been placed, and there's a phenomenon in literature where we have posito here, but it's got to be de posito. So with the stiffness placed aside, put off, fallen, gone away, gone. And the phenomenon here is that Latin will just use the base word when the compound here, de posito, is just naturally assumed from the context. So with the stiffness gone, placed aside, the statue gives way to his fingers and yields. And as Hemetian wax, just as Hemetian wax in the sun grows soft again, and having been handled, having been touched by someone's thumb, it is shaped, or it is turned, it is bent into many, many shapes, many appearances. And it becomes useful by use itself, or by its very use. While Pygmalion, while he is awestruck, is dumbstruck, is stupefied, and doubtfully, hesitantly, he rejoices. And he fears that he's being tricked. So this is the present passive infinitive after a head verb. He fears that he is being tricked. Again and again, the lover, again, here's Ray, again touches his, now remember we had vota before, right? His prayer, his vows. And here Ovid's using this as basically a metonymy, so like the object of his prayers. So he again touches his votive, his offerings, his prayers with his hand, and it was flesh. It was a body, and her veins, having been touched or tested with his thumb, well, they leap, they jump. So there's a heartbeat.